Sorry,
I shall at least pretend to know that you were coming. Sit, if you're attracted to the prospect. I was skeptical too. But after 212 predictions, my conversion rate improved significantly over the term. My return on investment only began when I decided to believe. The Queen of Wands wants to show herself. You are seeking something. Or someone.
A girl.
And even if you don't believe, there are 78 cards with infinite shuffle combinations, so who's to say that you weren't supposed to see that sequence? I haven't finished my handover yet, so choose one and let's see. Interesting. By the end of this swell night, you will have to make a choice.
Which is the right choice?
The one you feel will gain the greatest return.
Was there something about a girl? Anything? Thanks.
You don't know me, but I found you. That's what I wrote in the letter. On Price.
Your price?
What did you expect?
Oh, jeez.
Bet myself a bottle of Bushmills you wouldn't show. Heard you were never around. And people don't change. So figured it an easy bet. It's those who do you have to watch out for. So why are you here?
I'm here for Eleanor.
What, out of some newfound fatherhood? Or looking to make
Yeah, I came, didn't I?
Makes no difference.
Well, why did you write the letter?
In case something happens to me, at least someone would know where she is.
Why are you here then, if you think something could happen? She hired you to find me. And you did. So what's in it for you?
Everyone has skeletons in their closet. Things they're not proud of. Things I make money finding. But they don't just walk out on their own. Not like you. I'm here for her, not to help you. Now they're getting together downstairs, dressed in these. I'm going to get mine on and go down there. Because if we don't find her, you might as well tip that closet over and use it as a coffin.
I'm telling you, I didn't invite a guest. I know the etiquette.
What does yours do for a living?
Accountant. Boring. London-based, so the commute's a nightmare.
I'm looking to settle down next term.
Do you sweat much?
Got newfound respect, mind you.
Didn't get promoted once. Bloody bunch of tossers.
Told you so. And you said I was whining. I hope you learned something.
Yeah. It's never subtle. It's obvious where they're looking. Right here. Bloody off-putting.
Oh, sorry.
Looking forward to making some new friends. It's been a lonely term. Don't pick me.
After the measuring wraps up, we can approach the Grand Elect. I hear they've even taken a girl this term. Sparrow. Underage. Hypocrisy. We must fight them at their own game.
Scheming again, Jordan. Am I right?
Still propagandizing your suit to get into the pageant?
You don't know me, but I found you. It's got you right off. Stop shaking like a teenager's wrist. Guessing these aren't your average guests. There's a lot of them. Not sure on their choice of robe, though. What's up with you?
Just nervous.
We'll find her.
That's what I'm nervous about. Not sure how to explain to her where I've been all these years.
Grapes are not harvested from thorn trees, nor are figs gathered from thistles, for they yield no fruit. Peel comes before the fruit to protect it, but that shall not be so on the swell. Just as the great ocean has one taste, the taste of salt, so too shall this tide, the taste of life. To reach the fruit, we must first cut away the peel. Simul justus et peccator.
Good afternoon, Verse. Nice to see our body. Hope you all had a lovely time. If you're new or would like reminding, the 9-chapter etiquettes can be found in your rooms or on the notice board in the lobby. It is my pleasure to introduce the Grand Elect.
We are who we say we are. Praise be to Dr. Aniston, founder of the Tide and seeker of the core.
Praise. Praise. Praise.
First we have taken the measure of each other. Now comes the fitting. Bring forth the new verse. Give us your name.
Christopher?
Give us your name, and we will change it. Give us your suit, and we shall swap it. In the giving and the changing, only the core will remain. And in the core, purpose.
I've changed my mind. Sorry. I don't want to do this. I was talked into it. No, please. No!
Before we embark, does anybody wish to shed guilt for the term?
Last term, I practiced as the priest. I found it hard. I confess, I turned to drink. And I got a tattoo.
Etiquette 7 has been broken. To impart manners, your choice of suits for the coming term shall be halved.
Forgive me.
You are already forgiven.
I committed a crime on the previous term, which verse 37 was arrested for.
Etiquette 4 has been broken. To impart manners, your suit shall be chosen for you. You are already forgiven. I too wish to shed. The whispers you have heard of a young girl are true. Chosen by Dr. Aniston himself for this deviation of etiquettes, she will be presented to all at tonight's swell celebrations. A hearing for all. Until such time, we shall proceed from the measure to the fitting.
Therefore, ergo, I have started a petition to attend, to swap out the word term.
Are you sure you're doing this for the love of language, Jordan?
That's not what I meant to. I'm here representing those verses such as this person, who have signed our petition and believe that it is important that one word...
I do not believe we've met.
Staff members, hangers, mentors, or those untested shall have no say at the Altide or the Swell.
Unless the new verse passes the entrance exam, ergo allowing all established rights of the etiquettes to be passed to him or her.
Should they pass?
You failed to mention that you weren't invited. However, if you do this for me, I'll grant you a favor.
I want Eleanor Malone.
Eleanor. Right. You help me with this, I'll help you with that. You must think like them.
we begin?
Sure. I'll take the test.
Left hand.
Lovely to meet you. First question. Are you afraid of dying?
Isn't everyone?
Who is the founder of the Tide?
Dr. Aniston.
Founder of the Tide and seeker of the call.
I was talking with Dee the other day about what the most important part of the tide is. She believes it's the suits. What would you say?
The hotel.
That's not what I would have anticipated.
How many members were present at the first Tide?
Nine.
Incorrect.
There were 6.
Yes, but did he pass? She won't last another term.
So what do we do?
I need a moment to think before you backwash words. This shit gives me the creeps. Figured they'd be some kind of cult.
So did you call the police then?
I'm not related. Lack of cause for concern said I barely knew her. But I know what she's going through. Can't rely on them anyway. Called on your ex as well. She reckons Eleanor ran away. Flashed me some note Eleanor left, but I didn't buy it. Lucky I spotted the hotel card before she did. She also didn't believe Eleanor would have hired me to find you. 5-star reviews there. So here I am, stuck with the only one who barely knows
Look,
her.
I get it.
No, you don't. Eleanor may have been taken, but to her, you've been missing a lot longer.
What will they do with her?
You shouldn't be thinking about that. She won't be. She's thinking of home and her own bed. And what picture they used in the papers. How she's going to thank everyone for looking. And how the only way to stop her face itching from all the dry tears is just to cry some more.
Sounds like you know the feeling.
Question is, what do they want with her? There's 2 choices that make sense. See her in the cute red mask? That's the cleaner. Caught sight of her upstairs. She's got to know where Eleanor is. Housekeeping's always a good source. Or the big fella. Dorman's bound to know where she's being kept. Probably carried her in. That's what I'm here thinking. Could try sweet-talking her, but he'll need more persuading.
I think you're right. He must have seen something. Let's get him.
This is your idea, though. You've got to be prepared. Quick.
Hey, who am I? No? Kurt Russell in Big Trouble Little China? The bit in the wheelchair when he falls off. Hey, you awake? You hear me? Where is she? Eleanor, where is she? Answer me. Answer me. Where's Eleanor Malone? I'm not going to ask again. Tell me where you're keeping Eleanor.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing?
If we don't find out what room she's in soon, it'll be too late. There's too many of them down there, and I get nervous with public speaking. So this is our only shot. Hit him.
What?
You want to find her? Be a parent? This is what it takes. Now, can she rely on you or not? Hit him!
Oh.
Where is she? I know you brought her in. You may have taken care of her too. I bet you were even nice to her, right? Bet it felt good, looking after her, feeding her. Oh, you did. Hey, look at me. She's not your pet. Hit him.
Tell us where she is.
You know all those times she smiled? Every time she thanked you, said your name? She didn't mean it. She wasn't being nice. She doesn't give a shit about you. Hit him. You're gonna cry now. She never asked for any of this. She'll never trust anyone again. She'll grow up angry and bitter. Where is she? Where's the girl? Hit him again.
Please stop, you're hurting me. Please don't tell them that I spoke. I didn't mean to. You were hitting me.
What are you talking about?
Well, they wanted me to be the strong, silent type, but that's just not me. I love to gossip. It's so good to speak. A thank you would be nice. Aye. Yeah, your bag is very heavy. What the hell have you got in it? No, I won't be here at 2 o'clock in the morning to open the door for you. I get very tired. I was so close. Please don't tell the receptionist.
I don't take requests. Tell me where she is. Tell me where she is.
I can't. Then they'll know I spoke.
Tell me where she is.
I didn't take her. Please, don't do this.
Give her back.
She's not mine to give. I don't know.
Price. Maybe we should think.
What? You're feeling sorry for him? What about her? I'll never stop. Never. Now hit him.
Tell me where my daughter is, so I don't have to hit you again.
I don't know anything. I didn't know anyone was looking for her, but...
I'm here. I'm looking. Don't you say that, you...
15! 15! She's in room 15, I'm sorry.
Eleanor.
We're too late.
We'll find her.
Where? You don't get it. She's downstairs with them. We can't get to her now. We'll find her. Jesus. Yeah, that's the first thing. The first thing you've said that's even sounded like you give a shit. The first time like you've sounded like her father. Why are you even here? She wouldn't even be here if she was my daughter.
Not mine.
What?
Eleanor. She's not my daughter.
What are you talking about?
I never said that. In fact, I've never said that.
Your name's on the birth certificate.
It kept me on there. For her sake. You know, maybe you're right. I don't even know why You can't miss what you never had. Never really had.
Why now?
Your letter. It meant she was looking.
Christ, if you'd looked sooner then. It might have gone well.
Then I know what I was missing. Somehow it was safer this way. But now she's missing and
You're here. Yeah. Come on, there must be something in here. Start looking. What do you think it is?
I have no idea. More of a shower guy myself.
The fact you have a preference is sad.
No, it's quicker than waiting for a bath. Never had the patience for it.
I would lay in the tub for hours.
The smell.
It's my father who drank Bushmills.
Is he not around anymore?
This doesn't make sense. We're on the second floor. This hatch would just lead to the bathroom downstairs, unless the whole place was designed for these hatches.
Yeah, and this pipe, God only knows what.
A bunch of people holed up in a hotel, wear masks, take baths and teenage girls. I don't get the connection. Thought you can't miss what you've never had.
Sometimes you can't help but imagine.
You should have reached out. You could have hired someone. There's plenty of people like me out there.
Oh, shit. Really?
Had a bear. Similar to that growing up. It's my favourite.
Unless she still has it.
You bought her that.
I may have left. I'm not completely heartless.
Why would they bring that? You don't kidnap someone and bring their prize Teddy along for the ride. She's 17. A whole bag of her stuff.
What does that mean?
This wasn't some random grab. Rude to read a girl's diary.
I know we've never met, but he's still my dad. That means we have a connection, right? The more scared I get, the more I know he's coming for me. So Eleanor doesn't know.
Her mum wanted to keep it from her.
Yeah, well, mums don't always know what's best. How'd you both meet?
Happily. I spilled my drink on her in a bar. Didn't faze her, she just laughed, which I loved. She was always so driven, always looking for the next adventure. She even had a bag packed by the door, always ready. And suddenly one day, the bag went back in the wardrobe. She stopped going to work, rushing to start a family. We never even talked about it. Happened so quickly, I'm not sure I ever caught up.
Is that when she cheated?
No, she didn't get her writing skills from me, that's for sure. What's that?
Won't people be there? I'm scared. It's her writing. I'll sneak you out of the orangery.
Mr. H. Well, at least someone's helping her.
She used to lock me in the house when she popped out. My mum. I'd always find a way to sneak out. I'd head to the park in the summer. I'd force the boys to let me play football with them. There was this small car park with tall trees around it. That's where he grabbed me. I was too young to know what he was doing at the time. Even thought he'd let me go after. When that room finally got colder, I knew they couldn't find me. Think of Mum and Dad. I would sit in his crook when he watched his films. I remember seeing them pick the locks. Of course, it's much easier in the movies. I only have my hairpins. Much harder to learn. Took me a long time. When that door finally opened, it wasn't even that far from home. I outran all the boys that day. Across the park. The front door was unlocked. I ran straight in to find Mum drunk. Dad had left. I'd stopped looking. I found my dad years later with his new wife and his new kid playing in a park. He knew I got out. Knew I was home. But he still never came. Promised myself I would never be like him. Never give up.
Doing this, saving Eleanor, doesn't make up for what happened to you. But it wasn't their fault either.
They weren't there. You wouldn't.
They might have had a reason you don't know or understand. But losing a daughter is losing anyone. It can change you.
I don't think so. People don't change, even if they want to.
They could be long gone.
Ice is still hard.
Look at all this stuff. It's labelled room 8 to 51.
It's not just Eleanor he's smuggling.
Or she. Well, it could be anyone.
Why are they sneaking crap around?
Their memories. Keepsakes.
We're out of time. But we're getting together downstairs. We have to go.
They might have got her out already.
I don't want to take that chance. We should get down there.
We don't know who we're looking for.
I won't leave her down there alone. I want her to know someone's here. Someone came to find her. You stay. Find out whose room this is. Don't get confused with shit that isn't theirs. Look for personal stuff. And don't leave me down there alone. You'll come looking for me, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'll meet you at the bar.